สวัสดีครับอาจารย์ครับผม
Hello and welcome to another Dhamma meeting where we will discuss the Buddhist practices of charity, morality, and meditation. Everyone is welcome to join. And our first participant is Alex. Alex X. Hi, Alex. Can I help you? What can I help you?
Good evening, Ajaan. I would like to ask you one question. Can you hear me well?
Yes, perfectly.
I would like to ask you, what is the difference of being aware and being mindful?
I think it's just a matter of translation of the word.
Ah,
It,
so
what it actually means, you should be mindful of what's going on with your body, for instance. You have to keep watching your body every moment. Uh, be mindful about an object such as a mantra. If you recite a mantra, Bhutto, Bhutto, you have to be mindful of that only and not thinking about other things.
so for example, if I am at work, I will be mindful about work and will be concentrated at what I'm doing.
That's
If I'm
right. That's
meditating,
right.
I concentrate on the breath and the body. Is that correct?
That's right. That's right.
Thank you very much.
Is that all?
That's all.
Where are you from?
Austria.
Austria. Okay. How's your practice? Going well?
Very well, I would say. In small little steps, but it does really well.
You find the peace from your meditation?
Quite a lot.
Good. And that's the goal of meditation is peace of mind.
I
The,
I may not always achieve it. Sometimes it's hard, but I
good.
think since 2020, when I was introduced to Buddhism through you, uh, it helps very, very much during daily life. I can definitely see that and feel
Yes.
it.
Yes. What we want is calm, maintaining calm in the mind
Yeah.
in the face of all adversity or un, unpleasant situation. We should be able to stay calm and not be affected by what's going on around us. That's the goal of meditation. Mindfulness is the key. Mindfulness will be able to keep your mind stable, calm, and not reacting. All right, good.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you again sometime.
Mhm.
Okay, next we'll go to Martha. Hi, Martha from Arizona. How are you? Haven't seen you for a long time.
A long time. Hi, John. It's really great to see you again and talk to you.
Yes, can I help you?
Yes, I was going to ask you about some of the things that have happened to me since I saw you last, and a lot of my of the years that have gone by since I've seen you um, were filled with death, and it's been a tremendous, I think, change for my mind to really wrestle with impermanence and just the overall realization of the nature of life, that it isn't, uh, what the mind thinks it is. And one of the things that happened to me, and I was just going to say briefly that I had an experience in which I we have some land in a very, very remote place in northern Arizona. And as I was walking one day, um, I, I bent down to pick something up, and there was a rattler, a poisonous snake, under the brush that I was picking up. And the snake, I knew he was going to strike. Um, and so my mind started to go into jhana, but then I brought it back, and I decided to look at what was happening through Panya. And when the snake did finally strike, um, it almost hit my face, and I was able to see really clearly that the snake was essentially just a corpse, and that it I didn't have any fear of it. Um, and so what I felt in the end was that um, all of our bodies are corpses. They truly have no life aside from avijja. It seemed like when I meditated on what had happened later, it seemed as though everything we see in our lives and all of the things we think about ourselves are are basically a fantasy, and that the the life that we have seemed to come from uh, from avijja. Because when I was meditating on what had happened, it seemed that uh, the snake itself um, was animated by avijja itself, and that um, the suffering comes from the fact that we can't really, that our lives are a fantasy. And a lot of the fantasy, or I guess all of it, and this is what I was going to ask you, all of the fantasy, it seems, all the stories we tell about ourselves, the way that we feel about our lives, does it come from the khandhas? It seems that in Panya that almost everything regarding our lives and what we believe about them comes from the khandhas, um, and that the khandhas are our identity, um, and that when that identity becomes fixed, which it does, it seems like lifetime after lifetime, that we can't really see beyond that. So is that the case, Tanajan?
Well, the case come from our deluded mind that take possession of a body and claim the body to be itself. And then the story goes from there. Once you have a body, you have a father, a mother, and you have responsibility to look after your body.
Mm-hmm.
So the cycle starts going. You have to run around the circle, feeding the body and take care of the body. In the meantime, also using the body to satisfy your cravings. That's what's going on. That's all there is. And this craving is a driving force that keeps the mind going after one body after the next.
Yes.
When you lose this body, the cravings in your mind will push the mind toward a new body in the future. And you start the cycle over again until you meet the Buddha who said we have to stop our craving. This is crazy going around and around.
Exactly.
So we have to stop the three cravings, which are the cause of our suffering and our rebirth.
Mm.
Craving for sensual pleasure, craving for being, and craving for not being by the practice of the Noble Eightfold Path.
Yes.
That's it. Once we have the full, complete Noble Eightfold Path, we can stop the cravings in our mind. And the mind will then remain peaceful and not hungering for anything. And that's what we call Nibbana. We won't take birth anymore after that. And this is basically what our life is all about. Delusion of wisdom. If delusion, we go after our cravings. If wisdom, we stop going after our cravings.
Mhm.
Like becoming a monk, living a monastic life, you stop your craving, most of your craving anyway, at first. Then you try to get rid of the remaining craving that you still have it in your mind by the practice of, morality, meditation, and wisdom. Morality support the practice of meditation, and the practice of meditation support the development of wisdom. And wisdom support the liberation of the mind from cravings. That's how these things go. They go step by step. You first start with morality, keeping the precepts, 5 and 8 precepts. And after that, you will be able to do more meditation practice. And once you might have attained to jhana, you have equanimity, you have the strength to resist your cravings. So when you study the Four Noble Truths, the Four Noble Truths said birth is caused by your cravings. If you don't want to take birth, you have to stop your cravings. By telling you that birth is not good, birth is suffering. Birth will lead to aging, sickness, and death. So you stop from wisdom, knowing that going after your cravings will only lead you to more suffering, not less. So once you stop your cravings, then you don't have to do anything anymore. Your mind remain content, happy, without having anything. That's the surprise thing you get from your practice. You thought you need to have things to make you happy, but in truth, you don't need anything to make you happy, because whatever you have, the things you have will eventually cause you some form of suffering. But when you have nothing, then there will be no suffering from nothing. And the mind also full and complete in itself. So we have to strive the three practices of morality, meditation, and wisdom, step by step, going from morality to meditation, then to wisdom eventually. Okay,
Yes.
does this answer your question more or less?
Yes, thank you, John. Also, I was going to say that it seems as though, because I've been meditating for about 15 years, and I had talked to you about, I had studied with John Jeff, and he was asking me to stay in space, the fifth jhana. And so you told me not to. You said that it was better to stay in the fourth jhana, which I have for years now, since I first met you. But sometimes the mind slips into the Arupa jhana, and I try to pull it back. But is it better to keep doing that, to keep the mind in the fourth jhana?
Well, when your mind is restless or agitated, you have to go to calm it down in the jhana. Once you're in the jhana for a while, the mind will then have to come out because it cannot remain in jhana all the time.
Right.
And after you come out of jhana, then if you know how to use wisdom, that's what you need to do next
Right.
to keep your mind calm.
Right.
When you see something like the rattlesnake, for instance, you see it as a body or as an anatta,
Right.
and you see death of your body, it's just natural that it's gonna happen. If you can see that, then your mind can remain calm and not reactive, not disturbed by whatever's going on. Try to see everything in terms of the three characteristics of existence.
Right.
Then it will keep your mind away from everything. Instead of going after things, you say, oh, you stop going after things because everything that you go after will cause you suffering sooner or later.
Yes.
So this is what you can do when you're not in jhana. Then you should use wisdom when you have problem arising in your mind. When you have suffering or dukkha, then you have to investigate the cause of your suffering, which usually come from your craving or attachment to something. You want something and it doesn't happen, so you feel bad, you feel sad. But you have to look at things that they are not always under your control. You cannot always get them to be the way you want them to be. So you stop expecting or trying to go after anything. Leave everything alone. If you can leave everything alone, then you can remain peaceful as if you're in jhana without having to go into jhana.
Right.
That's the goal, is to get rid of all our wanting, expecting, or cravings. Once we have it, once we expect nothing from it, then the mind will remain peaceful and calm
Right.
without having to go into jhana anymore.
Yes.
It is back in its natural state, a state of purity, a state where there are no craving, no defilement, no greed, hate, or delusion. It's our avijja or delusion that keep driving our craving. Avijja will tell that thing is good, that person is good, it's good to have them,
Right.
But
Yeah.
then you'll find out that it's not so good after you have them, right?
Yeah. Not so good at all.
And if you should lose them, then you also feel sad. Your body is the same thing. The
Yep.
mind thing is it's good to have a body because once you have a body, you can go after the worldly pleasures. But then the body doesn't remain healthy all the time. You will have to get old, get sick, and die.
Yeah.
And that's when you get the suffering from having a body. But now you teach your mind the new knowledge that having a body is not good. Because when you have a body, you have to suffer, looking after it to survive. And then also eventually, if you survive, you still have to get old because they can die.
Right.
So it's not good to have a body. This is the work of wisdom. You have to teach your mind like this all the time. Whatever you want, try to see that they are all bad for you
Mm.
because they are impermanent. They are anicca. They don't last. They are anatta. You cannot control them all the time. That's it. That's the working of wisdom when you are not in jhana. But if you cannot stop your suffering and if you know how to go into jhana, then you use jhana as the temporary respite from your suffering. So good, at least if you have jhana, you have a temporary refuge you can go to anytime when you feel bad, when you feel sad, or when you feel terrible, you can go into jhana. But it's a temporary respite, temporary remedy. If you want to have your problem fixed permanently, you need the work of wisdom. Being able to see that everything is anicca, dukkha, anatta, sabbe dhamma anatta. Everything is anatta, no self. Nothing They are not under your control.
Yeah.
They are like the weather. So this is how we practice. We usually alternating jhana with wisdom.
Right.
We go into jhana to rest the mind. Once the mind is rested and feeling content, and we come out and then use a contented, peaceful mind to investigate the three characteristics in everything. First, the Buddha start with your body, then go through your feelings, and then go to your states of mind,
Right.
mentioned in the four foundation of mindfulness.
Right.
Until you can let go of your attachment to the body, to the feelings, and to the states of mind.
Right.
Just be merely knowing, merely aware of what's going on, but have no reaction to anything. Once your mind doesn't react, then your mind will remain calm and peaceful. But you might have to react on a conventional basis. You still deal with people.
Yes.
So you use the four Brahma Vihara. You use Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Ubekkha to deal with people under different situations. Sometimes you use Metta, sometimes you use Karuna, compassion, sometimes you use Mudita, sometimes you use equanimity, depending on the situation that requires this reaction, these types of reaction. But you will have no emotional attachment involved with your action or your reaction. You do it just for the sake of doing, just to get things done. And once it's done, then it's over.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Well, I was just also going to ask you about this diagnosis that I got from my doctors a few months ago about a blood cancer. But I decided not to do any kinds of treatments or anything like that. And I just wanted to, because my feeling is that the body doesn't belong to us. It isn't ours. It belongs to nature. And I feel like, you know, it's if you can get a medication for something simple, I use some natural remedies and things like that. But it just seems like when it comes to something like cancer or other things, that are difficult for the body to deal with, it just doesn't make sense to me to intervene. But I just want to make sure from you that that's not considered any kind of suicide or anything or abuse of the body. Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay just to treat your body naturally.
Okay, good. Good.
You don't have to do anything. Just carry on normally, eating, breathing, and do
Okay.
whatever you can for the body.
Okay.
But you don't do any way to stop it by your own action.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all.
Yeah.
Just live like during the Buddha's time. There was no hospitals.
Yeah.
They used herbal medicine,
Right.
but the important thing is to use the Dhamma medicine for the mind.
Yeah. That's right.
That's what we really need, not the physical medicine,
Yeah.
because no physical medicine can prevent your body from dying anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But the Dhamma medicine will prevent your mind from suffering.
Yes.
Just keep calm and using three characteristics, wisdom. Tell yourself the body is not you, like you said. It
Yeah.
belongs to the four elements,
Yes.
and it's going to go back to the four elements,
Yes. Yes.
and no one can stop it. regardless whoever you are.
yes,
Even the Buddha couldn't stop his body from dying,
yes,
but his mind was pure and his mind was released from attachment. So he felt no suffering from
yes,
losing the body.
yes,
Once you're willing to give up your body, all the suffering regarding the body will be gone.
yeah, yeah,
But if you cling to it, you want to keep it, then you can start to have the suffering because you know you cannot anyway.
yeah,
Eventually, yeah, you're gonna have to give it up.
yeah.
That's all. So give it up. But you can still look after it what in whichever way you can.
Okay.
If you can eat, you can take medicine, take medicine. But
Oh, okay.
if you don't want to go through the harrowing experience of operation or surgery,
Yeah.
you don't have to do that.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
use any type of life support machine to support your life, for instance. You,
Oh,
you can stop using those things. You don't
yay.
need them.
Yeah, I don't want anything like that.
No tube feeding, no nothing.
Right.
No
Right.
heart and lung machine to keep your
No.
body going.
No, that's right. That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
just live like the during time of the Buddha.
Good. Okay.
The
Okay.
Buddha didn't have anything. He
Yeah.
died under a tree in
Yeah.
jhana. He goes into meditation instead.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's how we all should die.
Mhm.
We should meditate,
Yes.
keep calm, and
Yeah.
leave the body alone.
And leave the body alone. Yeah.
Because we cannot do anything.
Yeah.
It's beyond our control.
It is. Yeah.
That's all the practice is about, really, culminating in death.
Yes.
Whether we're going to pass this test or examination, and that's up to our training right now.
Yeah.
If we keep training, letting go of the body, not being attached to it, then when the time comes, we can do it so easily.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you're on the right track. You have the right attitude toward your body.
Yeah.
It's just a four element. It belongs to
Yes.
nature.
Yeah.
Comes from nature, and it will go back to nature.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
But the mind doesn't die with the body. The mind just the possessor, the user of the body. Is in another element called knowing element.
Mhm.
The mind is a knowing element. The body is the four element. Okay.
Yes.
Anything else? How's Joe doing?
Well, yeah, he's dying.
I
Uh,
see.
yeah, he's having a really tough time. But again, and my son too. I remember the last time I talked to you, both of them were in the hospital, and
Mhm.
they did survive, but their bodies are really damaged, and so it's a constant daily thing of just dealing with death, basically, and everything that entails. And so it's been a wonderful experience in many ways because I get to see firsthand what it's like when the impermanence of the body just uh, it really becomes front and center, and you're not living a normal, what people call normal life anymore. But for me, um, I don't know whether this is odd or not, but I feel happy about that. And I think it's because it's all of this death and dying, and because other people have died around me. It just seems as though it breaks this idea that life is just going to go on and on the way it was. And it just for me, it just seems like it's a great feeling to not have to have that lie anymore, that the body is permanent, that life is just, what it appears to be,
Right.
because it's not. You finally see people around you dying, and then you have something that's leading to your death, probably. And so I feel content.
That's right. Then you should be, you're not attached to your body.
Yeah,
If you accept that, then your mind will be calm and peaceful
yeah,
and actually happy,
and
in a way.
happy. Yeah, yeah. I was going to ask you if that is
Mm.
that strange or
Yeah.
weird. Yeah, I do. I feel so happy about it.
That's right, because you're free from suffering that caused by your attachment to your body.
Body. Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
good. I think you're okay.
yeah, yeah. And thank you for your teachings. When you were talking about the fact that it's when you die, it's like, you want a new, your body's like a car. When you die, you want a new car, but I don't want a new car. And
Good. Because the
yeah,
new car will get old again anyway.
yeah, yeah. And break down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same old, just like the same old car.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I don't know anymore what the attraction is to the body. I after what I've seen and gone through in the last several years, I I just don't have any feeling of attraction anymore to the body or anything that the body goes through when it comes into the world. It just there's nothing really good about it. If there were, then you wouldn't get sick and die.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so I just feel, content, and I'm glad to for your instruction so much. It's helped me, enormously to let go and to realize that the the point of, just as you said, the point of Buddhist teachings is to just let go, and the body is the biggest part of that.
Mm.
Yeah, or I think it is.
And the painful feeling also. When you're
Yeah, that's
experiencing painful feeling, you just leave it alone.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
try to wish it to go away
yeah,
because this will create more suffering for your mind.
yeah, exactly.
Just let it be.
Just let it be.
If it's
Yeah,
gonna be painful, let it be painful.
yes,
But your
yeah,
mind will remain calm and not affected by the painful of the body.
yeah, exactly, Tanajong, exactly. And your teaching about that is has been so helpful. And you gave one teaching in which you said, if you can, if you can welcome the good feelings, you should welcome the bad feelings. And
Yes,
so,
they're feeling, they're saying.
yeah, yeah, and it's funny when I do that, and
Mm.
just these big pains come up, and I just say welcome, and it's amazing. They truly
Yeah,
they dissipate.
you change your attitude.
Yeah, yeah,
Acceptance. That's
yeah,
the word acceptance to whatever comes up.
yes,
Good
yeah,
feeling, bad feeling, neutral feeling. Just
neutral,
accept them all.
yeah, yeah. That's exactly right. Yeah, and that's been an enormous help. So I can't say anymore that I've really suffered, and thank you for that teaching.
Good. Happy to hear that. Okay. Anything else?
No, thank you so much, Tata John. Thank you
Okay.
for everything.
Good to see you.
Good to see you
All
too.
right. See you again
Okay.
whenever you feel like coming in and join us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tata John.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. I'll go to Peru now, to Lima, to Celia. She's also having a mother who's getting sick all the time. How are you doing?
Yeah. Hello, Ajaan. Yeah, how are you doing? Are you well?
Fine, fine, yeah.
Okay, happy to know. Yeah, like listening to the last participant, yeah, impermanence and death and suffering everywhere. I do wish her well, though. I don't know, we share lots of contentment. She seems to be doing quite well, and yeah, little suffering, a little pain, and much contentment and acceptance. In the way, yeah, so I did have a question actually about attachment also. And it's also about my mother, no? About this situation that we've been going through in the last years. So I am very close to my mother, as you know, because she depends totally on me. And we also share and been sharing in the last months a lot of affection for each other, no? So we sing together. We said that we love each other every day, at many times during the day. I cares her a lot. So this seems to be making her quite happy, actually, no? But I feel that it also keeps me a little bit more attached that I'm already about her. So if it was anybody else, I would see the danger, no? But the thing is that she's my mother, no? So we have this really strong karmic connection, I feel. So being close to her, I can see that it makes her happy at the moment. And of course, I wish her happiness. But yeah, that is my question a little bit now. So how much should I try to reduce this mental attachment that I have towards her, attachment in my mind?
Totally.
And how would that look? Yes.
Totally.
And how would
No,
that look?
no
But
attachment at all. Because you
yes,
have
but
to look
how
at
to
it.
do that, no?
Just by seeing that one day she's going to be gone. You have to
Yeah.
you have to accept this reality. See? Once you can accept it, then you will let go of all of your attachment to her.
Yes, but you always say, for example, that I should remember that I try to repeat to myself, dukkha anicca, dukkha anicca, and that does calm my mind in the moment. It serves me more for mindfulness. But I feel that I could repeat that for the rest of my life, and still I don't know, it wouldn't reduce the attachment in itself, no? So my question was that how should I
Not just
do
reciting,
reduce?
not just reciting. You have to imagine the real situation happening in your
Mm,
mind.
I do that before my meditations that now are focused more on the breath as opposed to doing more contemplation that I did way before, but that wasn't working so much. So now my main meditation is I try to be mindful during the day, and my meditation is more about breath. But as I said some sessions ago, I try to do a little bit of metta or well, the Brahmaviharas or a little bit of the five recollections, no, just to settle my mind. So that
Okay.
counts as trying to, and I imagine, I don't imagine her death, I
You,
imagine my death.
you're talking about different situations. If you're meditating for jhana, then you don't contemplate. You focus your
Yes,
mind on something that will calm your mind down.
yes, I
But
do it for that.
after you come out of jhana and if you're thinking normally, then whenever you see your mother or think of her, you have to think of her leaving you one day.
Yeah,
Every time you see her, every time you think of her, you say anicca. She's gonna be gone.
yeah, yeah, I don't
Okay.
do that much.
Yeah, that's what you need to
Yeah,
do when you're not practicing jhana. Then you have to contemplating on anicca.
during the day.
All day long, whenever you think of something, even anything, me, you, everything, everybody is anicca. See, no
She will
exception.
die someday.
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
all will die
okay.
someday too. Not just her, you, me, and everybody else also will die.
But I was trying to put a lot of effort in mindfulness and just being in the moment and just watching my breath or repeating a mantra.
That's for
So now
jhana.
I should
That's for
also,
jhana. Well,
yes,
you first need to develop ability to enter into jhana first before you can come and do contemplation. See?
I sorry, I call.
So
Okay,
if you're not expert in entering into jhana, then you don't
yes.
contemplate yet. Just try to focus on your breath, on your body movement, so forth, to keep your
So in
mind
terms of, sorry, sorry, continue.
to develop more mindfulness first. So then when you meditate, your mind can then enter into jhana easily. Once you have this,
Yeah.
then when you come out of jhana, then you can switch from mindfulness to death contemplation, for instance.
So I should continue, like, in order to reduce my attachment, I should first try to focus, as I was trying to focus, on mindfulness, on just being, as you were saying at the beginning of the session, no? Calm my mind first and
Yes.
try to be as mindful as possible. And I
Yes.
just leave the dukkha anicca anatta part for later.
Yes, you have to wait until you are able to enter into jhana first. Then
Ajahn,
you
what if I never get to jhanas in this life?
then your contemplation will be useless. You won't be able to uh, stop your attachment. With
Okay.
jhana you can. Without jhana you won't have the strength to detach, let's put it that way, from everything. So we need
But
to
we're all
develop
attached
jhana first.
to.
We
And
attach
how
to so
about
many
just
things.
accepting that I am attached?
Well,
In the
you can
sense that we are all attached,
you
no?
you can accept, but it doesn't change anything. You still accept. You still
Doesn't change.
attach. The point is not to attach. And the only
But I feel that there's this craving to reduce attachment as opposed to just go through mindfulness and through the present moment, and it will take long.
it
But
doesn't
yeah,
take
so that's
long.
I feel like
It doesn't take long. It's just you thinking about it make you think it's long.
yeah,
If you do the right
yeah.
way, the right thing at the right time, the Buddha says 7 days you can finish your work.
I mean, many years, I still not close.
It's
Okay.
depend on how you do it.
Yes,
That's
the thinking is the thinking, no? That
the step
yeah,
that you have to go through. Don't jump over the steps. Go from step 1 to step 2, and then go to step 3, then go to step 4.
patience, patience. Yes, I want to do a little bit quicker because I see the inevitable separation that is coming, no? I don't know if it's soon or a little bit later, but I see it. So it's the fear of suffering, but yes, I have just to go through it, no?
Well, you start going to school. When you start, you have to go to kindergarten and you start elementary and secondary school. You don't just go to college right away. Takes time to build up your knowledge, your ability to study. Same way with the mind, you need to build it up slowly from keeping the precept to going to meditation to get to jhana. Then once you have this, then you can then go to develop wisdom to detach your mind from everything.
Okay. So less thoughts and just continue with my mindfulness and try to calm my mind and try to get to chance.
That's right. And the more
Okay, I
jhana
have
you
it
have,
clear.
the easier for you to let go. Because when you're in jhana, you're actually letting go of everything temporarily. When you're in jhana, you forget about everything. There's nothing in your mind at that time, empty. So you more or
Okay.
less,
So immediately you're letting go just for being with a calm mind and just in jhanas,
mhm.
just in the present moment. Okay, good, good.
All right. So
That resolves
mindfulness,
some of the issues, yes, that I've been having in the last weeks, no? Because being so close to her, yeah, it's good for her, no? I see her really happy that I'm so emotionally, I know, joyful with her and happy with her. There's a lot of meta there, no? But yeah,
you can
I need to
also
prepare
think that
also.
you know in the back of your mind that one day she's gonna be gone, right?
Yeah,
Okay. And just see how much you can let go of her by thinking about it.
I will do that more actively then.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. But
Thank you very much, Ajahn.
your main practice now is mindfulness. You should be mindful all day from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep. And then meditate as much
Right.
as possible.
Yeah.
Then your mind will be more more able to deal with things, more able to let go of things.
I always thought that I needed to to be able to deal with this better because it's my mother and it's the strongest attachment that I'm going to have in this life, you know. But yeah, I think I have to want to pressure things and make things more quick. But yes, I think I have to go little by little and just through the process, as you say.
Yeah, you don't have the tool to let go. See, the tool to let go is meditation into jhana. Once you have jhana, you have the tool. Then you use wisdom to tell you to let go. Then you let go with your jhana or equanimity.
Perfect. Thank you very much for the reminder, Ajahn.
Okay, and you're
I will do that.
welcome.
And I have to see. Take care. Be healthy.
Okay, next is Nining. She also have a mother to look after. How's your mom?
Yeah, Ajahn, she is fine, Ajahn.
Mm.
Ajahn, I wish I could make it in 7 days.
You could if you.
I wish. But my strength, I know, my strength to let go has not been strong enough, Ajahn, to reach it in 7 days.
Mhm. You need more jhana.
Yeah, and more stable, because sometimes when taking care of mother, like the participant before, there are so many hectic condition, Ajahn.
Uh,
Yeah.
you have to have equanimity in order to be able to deal with all the other situation.
You know, in Buddhist, how to Ajahn said that for example, I have already reached my financial freedom of 4 basic requisites of life.
Mhm.
So, and then if I put my money in the bank and then I expect the interest from that money as extra income for supporting my life, is it greed or not, Ajahn?
Well, you need to have something to support you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is not greed, it's essential. You need to survive, you need to live, so you have to have the 4 basic necessity of life.
Yeah,
Even
because
I have to depend on people every day to go out and collect
oh
food.
yeah, yeah, Ajahn.
So this is not greed, it's survival.
Yeah.
You need to survive. So you have to have some food, but enough just to exist.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that because if I don't work but if I still get money, is it great or not? But as I review with my wisdom that I get that money from my hard work in the past.
If you want lots of money, then that's greed. But if you just want enough to survive, that's not greed.
Oh, okay.
Like for me, if I go and collect food just enough for me to eat, that's not greed. But if you have one more and want to possess more food and keep in my place, then this is greed.
Yeah,
The
I don't
Buddha
want.
don't allow us to keep any food left over. We just use it for the day and then we'll go for the next day later. We're not supposed to store any food.
Yeah, that Achan said about 4 basic requisites of life is more acceptable for my condition, and I'm not confused anymore with my future, Achan.
Mhm. Yes, but if you need more money to buy luxury things or go on holidays, this is greed. Okay.
Yeah, only holiday for to monastery. I don't want to have new car, Achan.
Yeah,
Just
I'll live a luxury life once, and this is greed. But if you just want to survive simply, in a simple way, then this is not greed. It's survival.
yeah, if I have extra income, like Achan said to Lin few meeting ago, that our extra income we can make it for dana.
Yes, if you have more than you need, then you should give it away.
Yeah, so the strength of my let go become, I will increase my strength of
Yeah.
letting go.
This prevents you from being attached to your money also by giving it away.
And then Achan, in my experience when traveling, sometimes the driver, Achan, if I call the transportation service, sometimes the driver asked me not using the application. So he asked me to pay to directly to him. And I'm thinking, is it he used the company facility to make my
He's cheating and you're supporting
yeah.
his. So you don't use his service. Find someone honest.
Oh, that's why I think this is not good because I'm not happy with the condition.
That's right, because he's cheating. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's cheating and you're supporting his cheating. So use somebody else who is honest.
Yeah, I understand now. Because the more I practice, the more I can feel when I'm not feeling suka, I'm not happy. It's something wrong with this condition.
Yes. Whenever you do something bad, you feel bad. So
Yeah,
don't do anything bad if you don't want to have any bad feeling arising.
yeah, yeah, Ajahn, I keep
When
on.
you do good thing, when you do straight thing, you don't feel bad. You feel good.
Yeah, I feel happy.
Yes.
Even my experience in the Watian, I feel happy until right now. I think
Okay.
that's best
Good.
experience. Yeah, I will manage Ajahn. I will manage time that I will prepare everything. I want to test my ability. How can I practice in that 7 days, Ajahn? At least I can review and review. What should I improve?
Just be mindful all day long.
Yeah,
Keep the mind in the present. Don't think about the past or the future or anything. Just keep it silent. Keep the mind silent. Just be merely knowing.
yeah,
No thinking.
yeah. No thinking.
Yeah.
No thinking, no craving.
When there's no thinking, then there's no greed, no hate, no delusion can come up.
Yeah, yeah, I will, Ajahn. I keep on practicing every day, every night.
Good.
Always practice meditation because meditation is one of my favorite activity in my life.
Yes. It's the best activity to do.
Yeah, I think even if I have already enlightened, I still want to do it, Ajahn.
Well, you might not. I don't know. You'll find out later on.
Because already graduated, like Ajahn said that.
Meditation is like eating. It's like feeding the mind. But once the mind becomes full, you don't want to eat anymore, do you?
Yeah. And already and if we have already graduated from our school, also we don't have to study anymore, like Ajahn said in the
That's
Dhamma talk.
right. That's right.
Yeah, because I haven't reached that stage, so I'm thinking of based on my condition right now, Ajahn.
But you can still meditate, but you don't meditate because you have to anymore. You meditate just when you feel like you want to have some pleasure from meditation.
Yes, also for relax the body.
Yes, when you're sitting still, you're relaxing your body as well, resting your body as well.
Mm.
Okay, anything else?
No, Ajahn, thank you, Ajahn. Thank you very much
All
for the
right,
teaching.
you're welcome. Next, Christine Coe from Penang. Where have you been?
Uh, I've been to Thailand for 1 month, the Katina month.
Mhm. Still
Do
like to
a lot of
travel.
married.
Yeah,
Uh,
married, no meditation. Still married.
yeah, come back. I do.
Still stuck in the charity level, not moving up to the precepts of the meditation level yet.
After the Katina month, now I start my meditation.
Okay. So,
Yeah, Tanajan, I keep on listening to the Dharma and I pick some Dharma talk very short and brief and precise. Then my state of mind is like horizontal. It's like very peace, very calm, and very light, like bouncy, very happy. It's like attached to the meditation. Sometimes at night sometimes in the early morning and sometimes afternoon, I also keep on practicing the meditation. I feel it's very, very peaceful. Is it this is type of jhana?
Well, it doesn't have to know what time, as long as you're happy. That's the important thing. If you're happy, you're content, then
Yes,
it's
yes.
right. But whether it's jhana or not, I don't know. Because jhana has many levels. You have 8 jhanas, 8 levels of jhana.
I think the first stage.
Okay, maybe the first stage.
I'm very focused, very
Uh,
brief,
yeah, it's
very nice,
probably the first jhana.
and very
Well, yeah, you're
contented.
focusing on your meditation object, and you're in the first jhana. If you watch your breath or you recite Bhutto, 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 then you're beginning to enter into the first jhana.
Yeah, and I can see the mind inside very peaceful. It's not like up and down, it's like horizontal like that. Very,
Good,
very, very peaceful
good.
and the
Yeah,
knowing.
you should do more of it. Don't go to dana anymore. Go to jhana instead. Because
Yes, I will do.
jhana is much more beneficial than dana. See? Dana is for
And
your defilement, your sensual pleasure. Because when you go do dana, you can also go see things and hear things at the same time.
yeah, and got expectation like make marriage, hope for future good life.
Yeah, you don't want to have future life, do you? There's
Yes.
never a good future, good life. There's always bad future
Yeah.
life.
Yes. Stay at the present now, here, now.
Yeah, stop rebirth.
Mm. Sometimes I can see the internal thought rising. So I watch it, then it goes away. It is like very good. I feel that I can see the thought. Then my control my mind is very, very peace like that.
Yes, you have to stop thinking as much as possible.
Mm. That is daily life. Stop thinking also, yeah.
Yes, the only thing about what you have to really think about. Like if you're working,
Mm,
then you have to think about your work. But you
mm,
don't want to think aimlessly or fantasizing about this or that.
mm.
Think rationally.
And I feel because now I already retired and I stay at home and do meditation, I also can find the peace anytime if I want to do so for the meditation, not only in temple in 8 precept. I feel this is very good.
Yes, you need mindfulness. It doesn't matter where you are. If you have mindfulness, you can always have peace from your meditation.
Mm.
Okay?
Okay, Tanajan, I will continue practice
All right.
Bhavana.
No dana, no more dana. Next year, no katina, okay? Enough katina.
And I met one senior monk. So we said we want to two senior monk. We want to fight for stream enterer.
Okay. You need jhana to do that.
mm, mm,
So if you want to do dana, just send in your money. You don't have to go yourself. Send the
mm,
money
mm.
and stay home or stay in the temple and meditate.
Yes. Now I feel I very anytime I also feel that I want to do meditation. I feel very, very peaceful. Very, very peaceful.
That's right.
The happiness. Mm,
Meditation is peace. The best form
mm,
of happiness is meditation.
mm. The happiness is not up and down. No, it's like this level, horizontal, very, very
Yeah,
peaceful.
yeah, it's contentment or contentment.
Yeah. contentment, very light.
Mm.
Okay, I will continue do Tanajan. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Next, Koksing from Singapore.
Good evening, Prajan. Prajan, may I check with you? I come to realize that the Sangha community at Wat Yan has the same opportunity as what we, the international lay community having soon now, has the opportunity to ask Prajan questions. So when I come to realize that, so I am very grateful to Prajan for providing this platform for the lay community to ask you questions. So yeah, so with this, I'd like to express my gratitude to Prajan for giving us your time, your service, and your wisdom. Yeah, thank you.
You should express your gratitude by practicing.
Yes,
And
I do want to ask Prajan, so how should we repay the gratitude of Prajan?
the Buddha said the best way is to practice.
Okay, okay. I will practice hard on
Patibat Bhuja.
uh, uh,
Patibati Bhuja.
yes,
This is Pali mean paying your gratitude by practicing the teaching of the Buddha.
okay. Mm. I will practice hard on Dana, Sila, and Bhavana.
Yeah. Because you'll get better benefit by than by just saying thank you. Yeah.
Okay, yes, Prajan. Okay, I will practice. Prajan, may I also check if you? I have recently watched the videos uploaded by Palelai Temple, given by Prajan on the Skype. That Prajan has given about 11 years ago in 2014. And in one of the videos, Prajan, you were talking about the purpose, for the purpose of meditation, it, um, introduced by Lord Buddha is to reduce the bad feelings that we have. And may I check, Prajang, these bad feelings, is it referring to the bad feelings as a result of aging, sickness, that the bodily pain arises, and this bodily pain feelings give rise to the bad feelings?
It means the mental feeling, not the physical feeling. The physical feeling still remain the same. You still get sick and you get painful when you're hungry, for instance. This doesn't reduce, but it reduces the suffering that arises from having painful feeling of your body or having painful feeling from hunger. Your mind will not feel as bad as before.
Okay.
Or even not feeling bad at all when you're hungry or when you're sick. If you practice meditation, you follow the teaching of the Buddha. The goal is to get rid of the mental suffering, the mental bad feeling, but not the physical bad feeling. You cannot do anything about the physical feeling. They are under the law of the anicca, dukkha, anatta. But you can stop the suffering from your mind because the suffering of your mind is caused by your attachment or craving for something that you cannot have, like craving for the painful feeling to disappear when it appears. You cannot stop that. So you get suffering, you get the suffering in your mind. Okay, that's the purpose of practicing is eliminate all suffering, all mental suffering from the mind, but not from the body. The Buddha still had to experience the pain of the body when he gets sick or when he dies. But his mind doesn't feel any suffering. Okay.
Okay, I will contemplate over what Prajan mentioned. Then, Rajan, may I check with you? When a person gets sick, so is it due to his recently one of my friend was saying, oh, that person who is sick is due to his karma. So may I check if Rajan, yeah, is karma the main cause of a person, a young person, for example, having kidney failure? Is karma so the cause of the sickness, is it explained by or it's due to his karma?
Well,
Or
there are many causes for people getting sick, and karma is part of the cause, but we cannot tell which one is which. So it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Just know how to deal with the sickness. That's the important thing. Not to get any suffering from the sickness. That's what we want to do. By keeping the mind in equanimity. Once you have equanimity, then the mind will not suffer when the body gets sick.
And Prajan, may I check with you? So last week we talked about letting go of the body, if the body falls sick. So for the case of someone who has kidney failure, so if he lets go of the body, that means he does not rely on a machine, for example, a kidney dialysis machine to maintain his life. So is that considered as just letting go and let the body expire by itself?
Well, by letting go, he get rid of the suffering that arises from his attachment to the body. See, and whether he wants to treat the body or not, that's another story. He can still have it treated, but his mind is not worried about whether it's gonna get well or not. So there are two different story here. You let go for the sake of your mind, to make your mind free from suffering, from the attachment to your body. But as far as your body is concerned, if you want to treat it, you can, or you don't want to treat it, you can also do that. But either way, your mind will not be affected by which either way.
In Understand. Yeah.
Okay, you let go and you can still treat it.
Mm,
But you're not worried about whether it's gonna get well or not. You can take it both ways. It can get well, it can get worse. It doesn't matter as far as the mind is concerned, because it's ready to accept either way.
Understand. Yeah, Prajan, there's another thing which has always been I've been quite puzzling. My last question, that is about Lord Buddha has actually mentioned that the monks, they are not allowed to store food overnight. And I was thinking that during Lord Buddha's time, there were times when the bhikkhus sangha, they will have difficulties trying to get food and so on. And I recall there is one story when Lord Buddha and Venerable Ananda, they were discussing about where to go for alms food, and Ananda was saying, "Oh, don't go to this village. This village, the people, they are not stingy, not giving food and so on." So I'm thinking, what was the reason why Lord Buddha do not allow monks to store food? And just in case, yeah, I mean, as a lay person, someone thinking, oh, just in case we may not be able to find food the next day and so on. So just want to understand, yeah, what's Lord Buddha's thinking for not for forbidding monks to store food overnight or the next day.
To prevent greed from rising. If you have food close to your hand, then you might feel greedy toward the food. See? So it's better to stay away from the food so you can keep your precept.
Okay.
If you have food close to your, right in your room, in your refrigerator, sometime when your stomach feel hungry, you might start to become greedy for food. And if you not have strong mindfulness or morality, then you might not be able to resist the craving. See? But if you don't have any food in your room, then you cannot get any food anyway, whether you crave for it or not.
Correct, because there's nothing to eat.
That's right. So try to put the all the food away from your house and see if you can fast. You can fast because there's no food for you to eat.
Mm,
But if you have food around the house, then you'll find it difficult to fast.
yes. Okay, understand now. Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yes, thank you, Prajan.
Okay, you're welcome. Next, Raveen B from Bangkok.
Hi, Prajan. Good evening. Nice to see you again.
Okay, let's get to the chase. We're running out of time.
Oh, okay.
At least
Prajan,
half of the time already.
I've been listening to your talk today, and I think a lot of emphasis has been put on, not seeing birth as something of being it's a suffering, So I try to detach myself from, whenever I see people celebrating the birth, I kind of look at it from a different perspective. Oh, they should not be celebrating. They should be seeing it the other way
Denouncing,
around,
they should be
renouncing.
denouncing birth, not celebrating birth. I don't
And
want to have any birth anymore because birth is not happy. Birth is not happiness. There's no such thing as happy birthday. Look at the baby when it comes out of the womb. You start to cry, right? When you're born, because you have to start you do your own breathing.
Yes,
So suffering starts from the moment of birth already.
yes. And I've been doing some reflections, Prajan, and I realized why my defilements are so easy to cloud my mind is because many of the rituals in the world, at least the layman world, is all delusions. Not just happy birthday, but celebrating, gaining more money, gaining position, being able to gain power and influence, which goes all against the Buddha's teachings of less is
Because
better.
because the illusion doesn't see impermanence. With delusion, you cannot see impermanent in things. You see things as permanent. You see birth as permanent. You're gonna live forever. You're not getting sick or die because you don't think about it.
Yeah, and at least I'm grateful that, whenever because now I've been practicing meditation, so I try to do everyday meditation 5-10 minutes, and I really feel that that brings me closer to reality, kind of keep my mind in check and not allow it to wander around aimlessly. So that's why I've been doing more reflections, Prajan, and I realized that it's very difficult to gain mindfulness and samadhi, but very easy to lose it.
Because you never had it in the first place. So how can you lose it when you don't have it in the first place?
Yes, I mean the mind really does play tricks, on me from time to time. But at least the one thing I can take solace in is that whenever I have a good meditation session, my mind can remain blank. And when it's empty, I really feel that that calmness is something that I really want to get more of. So I think that's something that I
That's
want to.
progress. That's progress. At least you start to see the benefit of meditation now.
Yes, and Prajan, another question. If my mind is empty and still, should I attempt to do vipassana, or should I just try and go back into to calmness and trying to achieve jhana for as long as possible?
Well, that's what you want to do when you meditate. You want to keep it calm and still for as long as possible. Because the longer it stays calm, the stronger your equanimity will be. Your resistance to your craving will be much stronger if you can stay calm and empty all the time.
And when will we know it's the right time to attempt vipassana?
Anytime when you're not meditating, when you come out of meditation, you can, when you start to craving for something you don't need, see if you can stop it or not. I want an ice cream cone, for instance, and it's no time to eat yet. See if you can stop that one or not. That's vipassana. Because this craving for ice cream cone can cause you suffering. When you crave for it and you don't get it, right? When you crave for something and you don't get what you crave for, how do you feel? You feel bad, right? Okay. So this is vipassana. Teach yourself. Every time you crave for something, even though you might be able to get it now, you have to think about the future. Someday when you crave for something and you will not get it, then what will happen to you? So it's better not to crave, so you stop craving that way. This is vipassana. You do this when you're not in meditation. See? When you in your meditation, there's no craving, so there's nothing to use for, no need for contemplation. It's only when you come out of meditation and when you just start to be attacked by all sort of temptation, then you need to use vipassana to stop your temptation. Temptation to drink, temptation to smoke, temptation to eat more than you need to eat, for instance. This is when you have to use vipassana to teach your mind that these things are harmful to you. They can cause you suffering when you don't, once you become attached to them, and when you want them and you cannot get them, then you feel bad, you feel terrible. See, vipassana is used for the purpose of stopping your cravings. So whenever you have any craving that you don't need to have, then you should stop it by telling yourself that what you crave for will eventually cause you suffering when you don't have it anymore. You want to have a girlfriend right now, fine. But what happens later on if your girlfriend leaves you or she dies? See, this is anicca. You don't look at it that way, right? You think that once you get something, it's gonna last forever, right? Nothing lasts forever. So this is vipassana, seeing anicca. If you can see anicca, then you can see suffering arising from anicca. And you see anatta because you cannot control them. So when you see them as being suffering, then you stop your craving for them.
So it teaches the mind to understand the truth.
That's
Then the
right.
mind will
To
be
look
rid
at the
of the
truth, to look at the truth. The mind doesn't like to look at the truth. The mind like to look at the fake news. See everything as permanent, see and have everything as good, as beneficial, as happiness. But never see them as suffering.
Yes, just the simple thought of happy birthday, that's already a suffering.
Mhm. Yeah, happy birthday to get old, to get sick and die.
Yeah, I mean, I really appreciate the Buddha's teachings. It's just so logical, and they just can't, you cannot never dispute them. So I think that's what makes them so
It's so
special.
simple and so straightforward. We don't see it. That's all. Our delusion keep preventing us from seeing the truth, which is right in front of our eyes. We see old people every day. We see sick people every day. We see dying people every day, and we don't seem to feel anything. We should, because this is what's going to happen to us eventually.
Yes, and thus I think meditation is the only way to kind of enlighten the mind to see the
Yes,
truth.
to reduce the veil of delusion from your mind. When you meditate, your mind becomes more clear, seeing things as they are. When you're not meditating, the cloud delusion will cover your mental eyes. You don't see the truth. You see what you want to see, which is permanent, happiness.
It's
Okay.
tiring too. Yeah. I mean, when the mind is empty, that's when, everything is just so calm and so peaceful, even for a short time.
Yes.
So
Try to do more.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Prajan. Thank you so much.
You're
I will do.
welcome. Okay, next Marsha. Hi, Marsha. Marsha from Ohio. Haven't seen you for a few weeks.
Oh, crap. There. Okay.
Okay,
You
can
just,
hear you. Go ahead.
can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Oh, yes. Things are going well.
That's good.
And I think one thing that really turned it around for me to have a more consistent happiness is number one, all the times that you tell us to see our moods like the weather. And as I've been working on that, I'm able to step back more and more into the knowing so that when frustration comes or worry, I'm able to shift it back and be content in the knowing and
Not reacting. Not
not
reacting.
reacting to it.
Mm.
And then in terms of being a layperson, I think sometimes that our suffering can be the catalyst for the arising of wisdom. Because
That's
I
right.
know
That's right.
we're not just meditating all day, but we're going through struggles like all day long. The mind is just, up and down with these reactions. But during the times when I've had real struggles, the wisdom actually does come. I don't know if you guys can see the cat in the background.
Yes,
but
no problem. No problem.
This cat was sick from the time my daughter got her and had extreme suffering and sores and eventually had to get her leg cut off. And for me to go through that, and I'm at home with the cat more than anybody else, it was hard to deal with how to take care of her and to see this suffering. And then my grandson was having some real mental health issues. He's 19. But through that, I don't know if you can call it the arising of wisdom, but I decided that the cat is not a problem. My grandson is not a problem. I can't control these things. And I realized that my only problem was my lack of sympathetic joy, my lack of metta, my lack of compassion, and my lack of equanimity. And so I started to relate to people on the basis of these things. So if somebody in the house was happy, had a good day, kids are happy, oh, I'm happy. I will be happy with you. When you're happy, I'll be happy. If you have a problem, I'll try to help you. If I can't help you, I'll have equanimity. And it was just a game changer where I would shift my focus not from what is going on around me, but how I could relate to them based on the Buddha's teaching. And I'm still working on that. This is something I started in the last month or two. And I'm just trying to develop those qualities in my daily life. And then as a result, I began to see, like when I sit down for meditation now, a lot of times I'm like just happy from the moment I take my seat. There's like it's the happy place. Whereas before, when I would come to meditate, I'd be thinking, okay, now I've got to work, I've got to train my mind, I've got to, and it would be hard to start the meditation. Now I'm going into the meditation with this, like with a real wholesomeness and a happiness. And it's such a difference from, 10, 11 years ago when I started. And practice has always been like something I'm striving for. And now I'm like settling into it. And I'm developing the better qualities instead of focusing on all the terrible things or judging, or I don't know if that's making any sense.
Yes,
but-
you're actually meditating without actually meditating. And you're developing these four qualities.
Yeah,
It's the four qualities of tranquility, really. It makes your mind tranquil.
yeah. And it's I mean, I don't have to practice as much. I'm
Mhm.
like, this thing is more with me all the
Mhm.
time.
But it requires
then-
quite a lot of mindfulness to be able to do this also.
Well, yes. So it goes up and down, but
Mhm.
I feel like I'm shifting into having more of this than more of the striving.
Mhm.
So it's been good. And I wanted to say to Martha earlier, she said that she's been diagnosed with a blood cancer. And I also had that 3 years ago. I was diagnosed with a blood cancer. And it helped me tremendously because, number one, I thought, death is here. The shadow of death, I am walking with it all the time now. It wasn't some hypothetical. It's like, oh, the doctor told me I have a condition that can kill me. And as a result, I really dedicated myself more to the practice because I thought if I were to die, at that 3 year ago mark, I wasn't ready. I wasn't where I wanted to be in my meditation. And so I worked really hard, and it pays off. And to know that you have a chronic disease that can kill you, it's pretty helpful. And I haven't gotten sick. I don't have to take medication yet. And so you can go on with it for quite a long time, and maybe I'll die from something else first. But having these things come up in your life, and of course she seems to just be flying off in her practice, really well. But I just thought I'd tell her that I have that too. I have the blood cancer, but I just recently told my doctors I wouldn't be coming for the blood work every 4 months anymore. I said, I'll be coming every 6 months. I'm not focusing on this. I will focus on my mind because that's what I will be. I'm not going to focus on the body or the treatments either, which they don't recommend for me right now. But, the mind, that is my focus. So anyway, that's all I have for today.
That's very good. The mind is the most important thing. Make the mind happy, then everything else won't bother the mind.
Well, that's the other thing that you say over and over in these meetings, like for the people we care for, to make them happy. Do the things that make them happy. And it's the quality of my life, it rises when I am relating to people like that, When they're happy, I'm happy, and the mind can be trained and elevated when there's like any kind of happiness,
That's loving
wholesome
kindness. That's
happiness.
loving kindness.
Yeah,
Like I make other people happy, and then you in
Yeah.
return you become happy yourself.
yeah. I mean, it took me all my life to learn this, but it's worth the wait. I'm just saying it's really worth it.
So you
So
are older
thank
and
you.
wiser now.
Oh yeah. Older and wiser, and hopefully not coming back, because I've had a few meditations recently where I go into the empty, things are empty, and I just have this sense of not coming back. It's like it just comes up in the mind with the emptiness, like I could just not
It's,
come back.
it's heaven. That's what it is. It's heaven. Or
Okay.
Nibbana. Or Nibbana.
Yeah. So yeah, things are going well.
Good.
And
Good to
I've had a
hear.
lot of help. You've helped a lot, and practice helps, and the Dhamma is just helping us all the time when I'm watching and being mindful. It's like the Dhamma just brings what I need
The
into my
Dhamma is our refuge, the Buddha said.
Yes, just the way things are. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
your comment. I think it's useful for other people also.
Okay. You're welcome.
All right. Next we'll go to Jacob. Hi, Jay. Hi, Jake.
Hello, Ajaan.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Last time, I think I will try not to take up too much time. Last time you advised me to practice mindfulness all day, and I have to say I find it really, really difficult, and it's probably still valid that I should practice that. So, yes,
Yes, that's the most important thing. If you
yeah,
if you want to advance in your practice, you need to start with mindfulness.
okay,
If you have mindfulness, then you'll be able to get to jhana one day. Once you get to jhana, then you have the strength to be able to use wisdom to stop your craving.
yes, okay. And I was wondering whether it might be also useful to sometimes practice body contemplation at the same time, not at the very same moment, but or would you advise only to practice mindfulness and
Yeah,
anapanasati, for
when you're
example?
not meditating, you can then contemplate on body contemplation. Anicca,
Okay.
for instance, the body is temporarily impermanent, subjected to aging, sickness, and death. There's no self in the body. It comes from the four elements. You can
Yes.
contemplate this or teach your mind this when you're not meditating.
Mhm.
But make sure that you
Okay.
stay with the subject. Don't let it lead you to think about other things eventually, if you're
Okay.
not mindful enough. You might start with
Okay.
body contemplation, but you end up thinking about financial situation or whatever
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
knowing it.
Okay.
So you have
Okay.
to
So
stick to body
yeah.
contemplation only, nothing else.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. I see. I think that's all for today. I have no more
Okay.
questions. Thank
And,
you.
and meditate also. What? Not just
Yes.
you have to sit down and close your eyes and meditate also.
Yes, I'm doing that, and I've increased time from the last time. I'm now trying to do 3 times 40 minutes on non-work days and 2 times 40 minutes on work days. So
Okay, that's good.
that's increasing.
Okay, keep it up.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next, Charles and Boa. Hi.
Good evening, John.
Yes, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Nice to see you.
You're still not traveling yet?
Not traveling yet. 2 weeks.
Two more weeks. Okay.
Then we go to Bangkok and she has to pass the test. and then we can go to America for a little bit.
Okay. Go to
Small-
Disneyland. Go to
I
Disneyland.
told her Disneyland. Yes. Thank you for that thought. I almost want to get her a set of mouse ears for her interview. Just to keep things on a happy note, you know.
Yeah.
But everything is very good. No questions. And I just wanted to compliment the young ladies with sharing. That was really powerful. Thank you so much for sharing. And thank you,
Okay.
Ajaan, for your wisdom and to bring these people forward to share their life with us.
Okay. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Next, Alvin from Malaysia.
Namaskar, Tanajan. I don't have any questions. I'm just listening in. Thank you, Tanajan.
Okay. Somehow, Steph just disappeared. Just maybe it's, her connection is bad or something. I'll go to Geg then. Hi, Geg.
Ajaan, let's to pay respect, no questions yet.
Okay. Steph is back now. What happened? You just turn off the video. It's your turn.
Hi, I had to go wake my babies up. I have
Oh,
no
I
questions,
see.
so thank you very
Okay.
much.
Everything is okay?
Working on my practice, loving meditation, and just working on mindfulness all the time.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Rohini, I'm sorry, from the UK.
Good evening, Ajaan. Can you hear me?
Yes, very well, perfectly.
I don't have any meditation questions at the moment. I keep practicing every day.
Yes, make it your occupation. Practicing meditation is your occupation now.
Yes, that's my full-time occupation. Yes,
Yeah,
that's the only thing in my mind really. So
keep the
yeah,
mind calm, peaceful, and wise.
yeah,
Keep thinking of the three impermanent, anicca,
yeah,
dukkha, anatta.
yeah. Ajaan's teaching helped me to get rid of my attachment to my family, my daughter, my dead mother, because I kept on thinking and worrying about.
Even after her death, you still think about her.
Now, I don't think I don't worry about them. I
Good.
I can see a big difference since I met Ajaan and Ajaan's teaching. Yes, thank you, Ajaan. Thank you very much
You're
for helping
welcome.
us.
You're welcome.
Can I just ask? It's not meditation question. I just wonder when before Buddha attained Buddhahood, he attained two teachers. One of them Uddhakarama, and he attained highest level of jhana. But why he could not attain nibbana? Is it because he did not contemplate of the body, or the why he could not attain nibbana?
Because he didn't know the Four Noble Truths. This
Okay.
is a truth hidden in the mind that no one discovered except the Buddha himself.
Okay. Yeah.
If they saw the Four Noble Truths, then they would become enlightened and they wouldn't have to return to rebirth anymore. But no one see this except the Buddha himself. Only the Buddha could see this by himself. All of us have to rely on his teaching
Okay.
to see it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
It's like Newton in the physical science. You know Newton? He discovered the law of gravity.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
We
Thank
we,
you.
we don't know why the apple fall down from the tree.
Yeah.
But Newton said there's a force pulling it down.
Yeah.
Then just like the Buddha, our suffering comes from our cravings. We never knew this.
Okay. So that means he did not know. I mean, Uddhakaram, he did not know
The Four Noble Truths.
Four Noble Truth, and also he did not know about cravings and our go from one existence to another? Is it because of the craving, attachment?
That's right.
You don't know?
They don't know that.
Oh,
They don't know that the suffering is caused by the cravings.
craving. Okay, Ajahn, I will keep practicing, and thank you so much. I don't want to
Okay.
take Ajah's time too much.
Okay.
I will
You're
keep
welcome.
practicing, so I will ask questions when I come to because I can now continue easily about an hour or maybe a little bit more hour than hour in one sitting. So
Good. Well, after sitting, you should continue with either mindfulness or
sitting,
wisdom, either one.
I spend most of the time on sitting, but when I got bored, I listened to Dhamma and Ajah's teaching, and probably, yeah, so I don't really go out.
Good. Reading or listening to Dhamma talk is developing wisdom also.
Yeah, because because I don't have anything else, so most of the time, either sitting maybe on the floor, or maybe sitting on a chair. Or the rest of the time, I just listen to Dhamma talk and reading Dhamma books, Ajah's Dhamma teaching again and again. I just read it. That's how I spend time. So if I come across any questions, I will ask. I will join.
Sometimes you should use the 3 hour or 6 hour challenge also. It's good to start with it.
Yeah, yes, I did 3 hours in the not this week, the before.
Yeah.
But I try to do it. I think I should do 3 hours or 4 hours or 6 hours. I try every day, so that will take some of my times.
Yes. Stop your cravings.
Craving. Okay. Thank you, Ajahn. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Okay.
Next, outsourcing from Malaysia. You still do the 6 hour once a week?
Good evening, Ajahn. Last week I went for a retreat, but time given for sitting was short, only in the morning 3:30 until 6 a.m. Then the rest of the time, afternoon, the Bante asked us to sit only 1 hour. The rest of the time we read the sutta and the words of the Buddha and did contemplation. But yesterday I did my 6 hours because I missed last week when I went for the retreat. So I did my 6 hours challenge yesterday.
Okay. You find it more beneficial than going to the retreat, right?
Yes, because when I sit, the breath comes so fast and I go into samadhi very fast. When I did the 6 hours and my mindfulness is very strong. It's much more beneficial than I go for the retreat.
Very good.
Mm.
Okay.
Thank you, Ajahn.
You also contemplate on anicca, dukkha, anatta.
Yes, yes.
The body.
Yes.
Okay.
The body, the mind, and the five aggregates I contemplate on the
Anicca.
anicca, dukkha, anatta.
Okay, right.
Thank you very much, Ajahn.
You're welcome. Next, Lynn. Hi, Lynn. What is your challenge now?
My challenge.
Yeah. Do you have
to
any?
see no to see no sound
No
in
sound.
everything and everybody.
You have to look at the wind, look at the earth. There's no sound in the earth, in the wind, in the water, in the fire. So this is how the body comes about, from the four elements, from the wind, from the earth, from the water, from the fire.
Mm. Yeah,
When
that's my challenge.
when you see the four elements, then you see no self in the body.
Mm.
Right? What do you have to breathe in the air? You want to replenish your wind element in the body. What do you have to drink? You have to replenish your water element. What do you have to eat? You have to replenish your earth element. What do you need? Heat to keep you warm. You want to replenish your fire element. See? That's what we do every day. replenishing these four elements. Because we keep losing them, also we consume them. So this is all we are. That's all the body is. It's the coming and going of the four elements. You breathe in new air, then you breathe out the old air, right? You take in the water, then you also have to dispose of the water you take in. Take in new water, dispose of the old water. Food, the same, the earth element, the same thing. See, look at the body as the four element, then you see no self. Or look at the 32 parts. Break down the body into 32 parts and ask yourself which part of it is you, is a self. You won't find any part of the body as being a self. Is your hair a self? Is your teeth a self? So how can it become a self when they are combined together?
Delusion.
Delusion. The mind delusion. The body never say it's a self. It doesn't say anything. It's just the mind that putting the label on the body. This is me. This is my name. This is my history. Or put the label on the body. But in fact, all that is in the body is just the four elements or the 32 parts. This is how you should try to look at your body as being not a self, not a me. Okay. You have any question tonight?
No, I'm very contented with today's Dhamma discussions and have no question.
Okay, then I'll go on next then to
Thank
Apalachita
you.
from Dubai. How's Dubai now? Hot or cold?
Good evening, Prajan. And yeah, Dubai is becoming cooler little
Cooler,
bit.
yeah.
So yes. So hopefully in the next few months it'll be the nicest weather Dubai usually has.
Does it get very cold there?
No, not very cold. I think maximum perhaps if it's a very cold day, 10.
10 Celsius.
Yes.
Okay,
But
not too
that's
bad.
it. Yeah. But mostly sunny but
Mostly
nice.
20, 15.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. 2015, something like that.
Okay.
But
Good.
still it's hot. I mean, it's sweaty.
Okay, you have any remarks?
No questions. I'm just here listening and
Okay, good.
yes.
Good
I
to see
found
you.
Marsha's cat very interesting that it could move without it had 3 legs. So fascinating. And I'm happy she's looking after him or her.
Okay, good. All right. We have to have metta for all beings.
Yes, I'll send lots to the little kitty.
Okay. All right. Thank you for coming in. Next, Belinda from Singapore.
Namaskar, Ajahn.
Yes. What can I do for you?
I'm glad to be here and hold frequency, and I receive frequency from the rest too. Yeah, it's been challenging the meditation, my practice. Heavily deluded.
Yeah, you have to use wisdom to counter your delusion.
Yes, it's like I know. I mean, I feel I know a lot, but it's all in the mind. You need Ajahn. When it comes to practice.
You have to remind yourself of anicca, impermanent.
It's a constant.
Nothing lasts forever. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Ajahn.
Next, Dash. Hi, Dash from Canada, Toronto.
Hello, Ajahn.
Yes, yeah, any question?
Yeah, I just have one question about Satipatthana and the Anapanasati Sutta. So I recently read the Anapanasati Sutta again, and I kind of realized they also talk about the four foundations of mindfulness, but they only do breathing. Now, I did not really see anywhere where they talked about uh there being like doing Anapanasati Sutta in like all postures, but can I do that?
No, you only do in sitting meditation posture. When you're
Okay.
moving around, you use the body as your object of observation or mindfulness.
Okay. But is it like not uh effective if I just focus on my breath even while moving around or anything?
It's not practical because when you're moving around, you have to watch what you do. If
Yeah.
you're watching your breath, you might misstep on something or fall.
Hmm.
So it's more for practical purpose, I think, to watch your movement when your body is moving.
Okay.
When your body is sitting, then you can watch your breath. Right?
Hmm. Okay. That makes
It's like
sense.
when you're driving, you don't want to watch your breath. You want to watch your driving.
True.
Okay.
Does
So
that go in the same thing as like even listening or watching with the
same
eyes?
thing. When you're listening, pay attention to what you listen or watching or
Okay.
listening. Yeah. Or when you're speaking, you also have to be mindful of what you're speaking also.
Hmm.
Every movement, every action of your body needs to have mindfulness.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense. Thank you.
All right. Did you get those books yet that people are supposed to send you?
Oh no, I haven't received an email from the people yet.
I see.
Hmm.
Okay. But you can download most of the books from my website also.
Oh, uh, what's the website name? Sorry.
prasuchat.com.
Oh, okay. I'll make a note of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
prasuchat.com. Then you go to the book section and then you can download them and read them in your computer.
Hmm. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Next, Sulan. Usually the last person in the room to come in.
Hello, Ajahn. Nice to see you.
Nice to
Yeah,
see
hope
you
you are
too.
well. Oh, oh,
What can I do
uh,
for you?
I have a question. So, when I, when I go and pay respect to a good teacher, so, like, what should I watch out for?
You go to a teacher because you want to learn from your teacher.
Oh,
So you go there and listen to what he has to say. If he doesn't say anything, then you should ask him to say something, to teach you something. Or you should ask him some questions. Like me, you coming in here tonight, you ask me questions, so I can give you answer. And this answer is the teaching of the Buddha, mostly.
mm,
So when you go to see a teacher, you want to learn from a teacher.
mm,
But at the same time, you might also want to support your teacher as well, because your teacher needs your support.
mm,
So you might bring something along, maybe some food or some medicine or whatever you feel that is appropriate.
mm. Oh, then should I also ask the teacher, like, what he needs before I visit him?
Well, usually monks are not supposed to ask or tell people what they need. People should be
Oh,
able to use their judgment on themselves by themselves.
oh,
Usually, monks are just like you, human being, and they need the four requisites of living.
mm, okay, that's true. Then I heard that people will practice or like keep certain precepts first, like for some days, few weeks before meeting the teacher. Is that common? Like, is that what you do when you before you meet Ajahn Mahampua?
Well, you should keep the precept whether you see a teacher or not. This is for your own good. It doesn't mean that it's a prerequisite that you have to keep the precept before you go see a teacher. That's not the case. The case is to keep the precept all the time, regardless of whether you go see a teacher or not. I don't know why the idea that you have to keep the precept before you go to see a teacher. And when you don't see a teacher, then you don't keep the precept then, right?
That's true. So I don't know, maybe if you keep your preset and
You have to
practice
keep
more.
you have to keep the five precept all the time if you want to maintain a human status. This is what a human is. A human is somebody who can keep the five precepts. If you cannot keep the five precepts, then you can become a cat or a dog instead.
Yeah. Okay. So because I was thinking that before meeting the teacher can practice more, then at least the teacher would scold the student.
Teacher never scold. Teacher only teach.
Teacher only teach.
When they teach you and you say they're scolding you, but they're actually teaching you the truth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I mixed up with mundane teachers because teachers in school usually will scold students.
They scold you because you're not listening to them. That's why.
Oh,
Okay, anything else?
yeah, next one, I would like to visit you. Is that possible?
Pardon me, I cannot hear you.
At the next month, December, I would like to visit you.
Oh, you want to come here to the temple next
Yeah,
month?
can
I
I
see.
visit you?
Well, you can, you don't have to. It's up to you. It's not for me to say whether you come or not.
Yeah, actually, I just like to ask permission that
There's
I
no
would like to
permission needed
hear.
to come see me. No permission needed.
Oh, okay, that's very good to hear. That I will come and pay respect to you in person. Yeah.
You just have to come at the right time. That's all. If you come at the wrong time, I might not be able to see you.
Oh, okay. I'll ask. What's the right time?
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Ajahn.
Okay.
May you be well.
See you then.
Yeah. Take care.
Okay. Now we have more questions from Kun Ju from the emails.
กราบนมัสการท่านอาจารย์ค่ะ We have 4 questions and the first 2 questions are from the assistant Gmail and they're from Pra Kusalo. The first question is about Samma Ashiva. The only scripture I have read on this is to refrain from scheming, talking, hinting, belittling, and pursuing gain with gain. I would like to know how Ajahn has refined Samma Ashiva, which is right livelihood as a monk, and how I can do it.
Monks are receiver of gift from lay people. We're not supposed to ask from lay people. We're not supposed to beg, let's put it that way. But we just wait and let the giver decide what they want to give and when they want to give. Like in the morning, we go into the village to collect food from the givers. But we don't ask people to give us food. It's up to the people whether they want to give us or not. This is their business. The monk's business is to go and make himself available for receiving the gift from people. That's all. Same way with the other requisite. clothing, medicine, and shelter. We're not supposed to ask for people from people. It's for people, for the giver to decide for themselves what they want to give, when to give. This is right livelihood for monks.
Question 2. Many of the teachings mention the existence of gods, devas, nagas, ghosts, and others. I can understand to some degree those who have physical bodies like humans and animals. How does one protect oneself, prevent making bad karma with, and be comfortable with the beings in the spiritual world?
Just use the loving kindness toward all beings. Be nice and friendly to everybody. Then nobody will hurt you.
The next two questions are from Facebook, and the first one is from Divya Goel. If we die before reaching stream entry this birth, in the next birth, do we start from where we left off or do we start all over again?
Well, it depends on how deep your practice is. The deeper, the more chance of maintaining this will be. But if it's not deep, if it's shallow, you might lose them after you die, because before you return to a human again, you might forget what you have done already in this lifetime.
And the last question is from George Lim. Dear Ajaan, when we sit and observe the in-breath and out-breath, are we practicing mindfulness from Satipatthana, or are we practicing one-pointedness in meditation? In other words, is watching the breath considered right mindfulness or right concentration of the Noble Eightfold Path?
Yes, that's the right mindfulness, watching the breath.
That is all, Ka.
That is all. Thank you. Well, that's about all the time we have for tonight. Thank you for your company. I hope this meeting is useful and can help you advance in your practice. In the meantime, please stay safe, be mindful all the time, and keep on practicing. And if all goes well, I'll see you all at the same time next week. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Lisa, Ajahn.
Sadhu,
Thank
sadhu,
you.
sadhu.
Thank you.
Thank you,
To have
Ajahn.
me.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.